Welcome to another episode of Reasonably Shady. I am Gizelle Bryant.
What's up, everyone? This is Robyn Dixon. Thank you so much for being here with us once again.
Boop, 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 boop,
Push
boop.
it up. Round of applause.
Round of applause.
Yes.
Isn't that a Beyonce song? Round of applause.
Applause.
Applause. Round of applause. Yes. Applause. Round of applause. Okay, there's something wrong. Anyway, it's good to be in the Dixon home studio.
Yeah, right. As always.
And all the Dixons are here today.
Yes.
Yes.
We're here. It's summertime.
It's summertime.
Boys just worked out. They came back from their workout.
Yeah. And they're like growing. Okay, let's give a quick update. Not that I'm giving an update on your children.
I know.
So Corey is like way taller than Robyn. And Carter, who is 14, he told me today, he is almost Robyn's height.
Yes. He's catching up.
Yeah, so you're now like the shorty.
I know.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
It is.
Because Carter was always like the little baby. He was like so cute and cuddly.
He's still very cute.
Yes, he's still, isn't that crazy? Like a 14-year-old that's cute.
Yeah.
You don't find that many 14-year-olds that are cute.
I looked at mine when they were 14. They were cute.
Yeah. But a 14-year-old boy, that's hard to find.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So he's still like cute and cuddly, but
God.
but he he's growing.
They are. And you can tell that. So I asked the boys who's going to be taller.
Right.
Because typically the doctor will tell you when they're born.
Yeah.
And so Corey's like, I'm going to be taller. I'm going to be like Shaquille O'Neal. He didn't say that.
Well, right. So the doctor did say Corey would be taller.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how do they really know?
Oh, they know.
Is it accurate?
Well, what he said about my girls is accurate.
I agree that Corey will probably be taller, but they said Carter was only going to be 5'10", and I was like, that's just not possible.
That might be.
Oh,
because he's 14. Well, we'll see. We'll see. TBD.
You
to
never
be
know.
determined.
You never know.
Yeah. What's your shady moment? Shady moment.
So my shady moment involves my son, Corey. Okay. Poor thing got caught up in the mess that was Delta Airlines.
Oh, yes. Now that was, there was a name for it, for the airline situation. It was called.
Oh, was it?
It was the computer was
Apocalypse?
upgrading.
Oh.
No, the computer needed a software upgrade.
Yeah. So it was an upgrade or an update? It was like an update to the system.
Yeah, but there was the name of the computer system anyway. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
All the planes went down.
Yes. I'm sure
worldwide.
I'm sure a lot of our listeners got caught up in that mess too.
Yes.
So Corey, he spent almost 2 weeks in Augusta, Georgia, playing basketball. So his team flew into Atlanta, drove 2.5 hours to Augusta, Georgia, spent, I don't know, maybe it's like 10, not two whole weeks, but like 10, 11, 12 days in Augusta, Georgia playing basketball for the Nike EYBL Peach Jam.
Okay.
And on the day it was time to come home, of course, you're like dying to get home because they've been in a little rinky-dink hotel for however long, whatever. And they drive 2.5 hours back to Atlanta.
Okay.
Get to the airport, check their bags, walk through security, walk into the gate, and then get a notification that their flight was canceled.
Jesus.
And this was an 8 p.m. flight. So, and this is an organization of 50 people traveling together.
Oh my God.
It's like 3 teams, the coaches, the admins, all that type of stuff. So, and I was just like so ready for my child to be home, poor thing. And they eventually just decided, you know what, we're just going to go stay at a hotel and we're going to charter a coach bus.
Yeah.
And drive back home.
Why did they take the luggage if they knew the plane wasn't going anywhere?
Well, that's the thing. They were able to check the luggage.
Yeah, but like, why did the airline take it?
Because it wasn't canceled at that time.
Okay.
You know, so they were able to check the bags. And then as they were walking the Atlanta airport, you got to get on those trams and all that stuff. So as they were like going through all the trams and stuff, they got a notification that the flight was canceled.
Right.
So it was like, they kind of
Delta's doing some wild stuff these days.
It was a mess. And then he ran into my cousin's wife in the airport. She was stuck. And then she finally got out in the morning. Like I know so many people that were stuck in Atlanta airport because of Delta and the mess. Can you imagine how much money Delta Airlines?
They said like 165 million.
Is that it?
To wherever it was, to where like it was like maybe day 3.
Yeah.
it was at 165 million. That's a lot of money.
And that was the crazy part. When Corey's flight was canceled, I think the stuff started on a Friday. The shutdown started on a Friday. This was like Sunday night, and they were still canceling flights.
That's wild.
And
but the other airlines got it together.
The other airlines got it together. Juan flew out of Atlanta. He was down there for something else. He flew out of Atlanta on Southwest just fine.
Yeah.
See,
yes, Southwest.
See, ain't nothing wrong with Southwest.
Just for me. That's all.
Right.
Southwest.
But
don't
you
come
would have
for
been
me.
stuck on
Oh
Delta.
no, I'd have went and gone to Southwest. Got a little ticket. Now I know how to, when in Rome, you gotta do as the Romans.
Right. But poor Corey, I was like, damn, they had to drive 2.5 hours south to go to Atlanta and then drive back home past where they just came from.
That's wild.
Right.
So what time? So when did he get home? Finally.
He got home the next day around like 11 p.m. Yeah.
That was an experience.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. He was. And can you imagine? So this is a charter bus of 50 boys and men who have not showered because they were in the airport all day the day before.
Sweaty balls. Sweaty balls. How many balls is that? 50? That's 100
right.
balls. 100 sweaty balls.
100 sweaty balls.
That's just nasty.
Yes. But it's so crazy. I was like, I miss my son. I went back home. And then, I had to deal with all that. So you all out here who had to deal with Delta Airlines and their mess, you were not alone.
Yeah.
My son was caught up in it too.
Speaking of these children, this is my very short shady moment. These children of mine. Okay, so I'm having a little party for them, a little send-off party that they requested.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Grace didn't have one, did she?
No, she didn't want it.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was too busy going to everybody else's party. But now the girls are like, we really want to have something with our friends before we all leave.
Right.
Cool. So I had my little pen and paper and I was like, what y'all want? So they told me what they wanted, the food, the this, the that. And I said, okay, well, and I have an event planner that I love. By the way, you need to meet him.
Okay. Nice.
I told my guy, his name is Brant. I'm giving him a little shout out, Brant Ricka. Norley is the name of his company. And I was like, Brant. Norlee. That's the name of his grandmother.
Nora Lee. Cute.
Yeah, Nora Lee.
Very cute.
So I was like, Brant, this is what my girls want. And Brant has met my girls. And he's like, is this for the twins? And I said, yes. He said, oh my God, I'm terrified of them. And he was like, whatever they want, I need to do it. I need to do it immediately.
Why
and
is he terrified of them?
Because, the twins can be very direct for their age. And, he said something to Angel. Angel looked at him and was like, what? Angel checked him really quickly. What? I don't know. Something happened. Anyway.
They're so sweet.
They're very sweet, but he knows that they mean business. Okay. So we got it all situated. So he was like, okay, and I'm going to,
are they Virgos like their mother?
They're not. They're big time Tauruses.
Okay.
So they're direct because they were raised by Virgo, but they are softies at heart.
Okay.
Anyway, so I was like, he said, I'm going to get the DJ. And I was like, okay, cool. So I told the girls. The girls are very excited. And this is not like a cheap party. We spent a little bit of money on this party. So I was like, yeah. So I was going over everything that's happening. I was like, the food, the balloons, the this, the that, the DJ. They're like, DJ? They're like, Mom, why are you getting a DJ?
Oh.
And I was like, because that's what you do for a party.
A party, right.
And they were like, no, Mom, we don't want a DJ. We told you we didn't want a DJ. And I said, I know you told me that, but I thought you were just kind of you didn't know what you're talking about.
Like, you don't have to do all that.
They were like, no, a DJ means drinking.
Huh?
So I said, when did DJ equal drinking?
Right.
She was like, they were both like, no, DJ means for teenagers. A DJ means there's supposed to be alcoholic beverages.
What?
I was like, first of all, there's no alcoholic beverages for teenagers.
Right.
Because y'all ain't about to run into a tree and sue me.
Right.
So no. But we are having a DJ. They're so mad that we're having a DJ. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
So they don't want it to be like a turn up. They just want it to be like a chill kind of thing.
I don't know what they want. But I said, well, how are we going to listen to music? And they were like, we're going to buy a speaker. Girl, you sound crazy. So anyway, the DJ will be there. My children are very unappreciative and they are shady.
Of a DJ.
The end. They just go buy a speaker.
Right.
Who buys a speaker? Who has a speaker? Only DJs have speakers.
Well, no, you could get a nice whatever, Bose speaker or
Yes.
they can use Alexa.
Well, but that's like a travel. I feel like those are travel speakers.
Right.
They're very small.
Right.
Like, no, we need this to amplify. And you don't want to be worried about the music.
Right.
That's for someone else to handle.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're very mad at me about
Really?
the DJ.
Okay, how many people are on this list?
Listen. The lists keep changing. They first told me 20. Then that went to 30.
Okay.
Now I think we have 40. So I don't know.
Okay.
We shall see.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I mean, hey, they could save you some money.
What, the DJ?
If you don't use a DJ.
DJs are not expensive. This DJ costs $250. Let me give her a shout out. DJ Alex, thank you.
Okay.
Y'all,
okay.
DJ Alex is not that expensive.
Okay.
Y'all go ahead and give DJ Alex some love.
That's funny.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. These kids are different.
They're different.
They're very different.
I don't understand how DJ equal. Y'all write in and let us know if my kids are tripping. Does DJ equal for teenagers drinking?
But this is like this is not a party.
This is during the day.
Right, exactly. This is a day party.
Yeah.
It's not just for the kids, right?
No,
like your family will be there and stuff.
I mean, some of my family. And I invited some adults.
Yeah.
So really what happened with the adults is they were like, okay, ma, so-and-so is coming and she kind of lives far away.
Yeah.
And she was like, her mom, who this is how they hit me. Her mom, who is bringing her. So, she's just going to stay.
Yeah.
And if one adult stays, it's like, that means I have to entertain this adult.
Entertain.
So now all the adults are coming.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I just invited a bunch of people.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, hey, the adults will enjoy the DJ.
And the drinking, but not the kids. Anyway, okay. Without further ado, are we going to give it up for the next president of the United States of America?
Madam President! Kamala Harris
coming through. Like, okay, are we excited about this?
I am very excited. I will say though, when Joe Biden made that announcement on his, social media, I was sad.
Yeah.
It was weird. It's like, I know the Democratic Party for a few weeks now we were like spinning.
Yes.
Right.
Totally spinning.
And I was actually surprised that we were still spinning because, media cycles are very short, right? So after the debate, people were all like up in a tizzy, like, okay, what's going on? Something needs to change. Like he's not fit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, okay, well, this is going to die down. We're going to be on to something new. And it like wouldn't die down.
No.
Right?
No. Yeah. So I personally think there's some issues with Joe that we don't know. And that's fine. I don't need to know.
I mean, he's 80 years old. He's just declining and that's fine.
Yes.
That's natural. And there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know. What do you like issues? You mean further health issues?
Yeah, that we don't know. And I don't need to know. It's none of my business.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's times when he appears sharp.
Yes.
And there's times when it's like, okay, you're a little slow here. And it's not even just his like speaking. It's his movements.
Yes.
That appear.
Don't show him walking.
Right.
I get nervous.
Right. Walking, or even when he's like waving to the crowd, it's like very delayed, very slow, like stuff like that. So, but anyway, even with all of like the tizzy that the Democratic Party was in. Yeah. And I mean, sorry, but not sorry to people who don't want to hear politics, but this is a very big deal.
This is a huge moment. So get over yourself.
Yeah. But when he made that announcement, it was like, okay, it was like two emotions, right? It's like, okay, great. Now we have clarity.
Yes.
Right? Now we can figure out a path forward. Now we can just, figure out a solution. And then it was like sadness.
Yeah.
I felt sad for him. I felt sad just that, I felt like he was, I don't want to say he was bullied, but just imagine being on the receiving end and having all of these people like, oh, you need to quit.
Step aside.
You need to step down. You need.
I was relieved for him, to be honest.
Yeah, I was like, and there's relief too. Yeah.
I was like, you need to be spending time with your grandkids.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to be running the country. You know how hard that job is.
Right.
Yeah. So, and we've seen presidents decline as soon as they get that job.
Yeah.
They just be looking haggard.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe for him there probably was like sadness, but there probably is some relief at this point.
Yeah.
And honestly, didn't he say when he ran the last time that he was more of a transitional president?
Yeah, he was one and done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is good.
Yeah. So anyway, and it was very nice to immediately have Biden say, I endorse Kamala. Like, so that we don't have to spend weeks
figuring
wondering
that out.
who the candidate is.
Yes. Period.
Right?
Yes.
And I love it.
I love it. I'm here for it. I have told you privately, like, women are not, well, Black women especially, me and Robyn, we're not the problem,
right,
to get her into office.
Right.
I feel like men are the problem.
Yes.
So a man that doesn't see a woman in leadership, get over yourself.
Right.
Because now is the time.
Right.
Y'all have had y'all time.
Yes.
How long have they had their time?
I know. And
forever.
It's insane to think like, oh, a woman can't be elected president.
Yes.
And you know, I reflect back to Hillary Clinton when Hillary ran, right? And part of me is like, oh, we don't want another Hillary to happen, right?
Right.
But when you think about Hillary and the rest of the Democratic Party, we thought she had it in the bag. Like we really thought I wasn't even worried. Right. It was a walk in the park. Like there was no chance in hell that Donald Trump would have won. Right. And so we weren't really, like, Hillary wasn't really campaigning super hard. Right. She wasn't really trying to appeal to, you know, probably the young vote or just a different audience. She was just like, okay, this is a walk in the park. Yeah. And look what happened. She got her ass handed to her. Yeah. Well, not really. She still won the popular vote. She did. Right. But yeah, we couldn't get her in the Oval Office. But hopefully this time, listen, we're not going to tell y'all what to do. We're just going to tell y'all to vote for people that are not criminals. Right. Yes. Exactly. And you know what's so funny? So speaking of like Black women, yes, Black women we're going to do everything we can to get Kamala in office. But have you seen the white women on social media or saying, I know my assignment. I know. Yes, good. Good. I understand the assignment. Yes. I know my assignment. Well, you gotta follow through. So that's a thing now with all the white women who are supporting Kamala. They're like, we know the assignment. Okay, great. And it's really great because, you know, they had the phone call or the Zoom call with, you know, the over 40,000 Black women, which I hopped on for a little bit. And then the Black men followed up. Yes. And then there is a Ana Navarro from The View was on the call with the Black women, and she was like, listen, we are, you know, you're Latino sisters. We want in. So then I heard the Latino women are doing a awesome call, you know, I'm with Kamala call. Yeah. And then now I hear there's a white women call. Well, thank God for that. Yes. Yeah, who's leading that? I don't know. I need to like dig more into that. But there's a white woman call. I saw the graphic for it and everything. Who should we put in charge of that? Gwyneth Paltrow? Oh, yeah. Taylor Swift? Who should we put in charge of that? Oh, shoot. Taylor Swift. How about Jennifer Aniston? I vote for Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift will have... Everybody will go and lead the charge. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So it's awesome. So it's really exciting. Kamala is, you know, she has energy. Yeah. We can relate to her. You know, we see her. I think she's sharp. Yeah. I feel like we have a seat at the table. I feel like we are seen, we are heard. Yeah. I feel like, you know, when we talk about sharpness and education, I mean, hands down, there's no comparison to who she's running against. And listen, the lies that are coming out about her are hilarious. Oh, I know. It's insane. I know. Like, stop it. I know. And I would encourage everybody, don't if you hear something totally negative about her, now mind you, they're calling her every name under the sun, which is like disheartening. But like, do your before you believe the lie, look the lie up because it's probably a lie. Right. The end. Do your research. Yeah. I don't even want to mention that she's a member of my sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha. Why would you not want to mention that? Well, because I just feel bad. Like, Deltas, y'all, how y'all feeling about yourselves these days? We are supportive. How do we feel? That is our sister too. Okay. Well, I mean, not really. Anyway, the AKAs are shining bright. Okay. Well, listen, y'all can't. AKs alone can't win the vote. Well, that is true. Okay, so y'all we need our deltas. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But this is exciting times. Exciting, very exciting. So hopefully everything keeps going, you know, the way that we want it to go. Yes, I'm very curious to see who she's going to select for vice president. Yeah, we need to see that. And I don't care. I don't care. It could be Gizelle. It doesn't even matter. Let's just get it in. I mean, it matters. It does matter. Okay, it matters. I mean, it doesn't matter to us, but it matters to others, to maybe the undecided people, to the ones that understand their assignment. It matters to them. Yes. 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 Okay. So let's get into something else that was very exciting. It happened recently, but I was in a chokehold, Robyn. Okay. I was in a chokehold. Okay. Of the Amazon Prime Day. Oh, yes. So my children
I didn't know Amazon Prime Day existed ever.
What?
Did not know.
Really?
I was actually going to call you, but I was too busy ordering things. Okay. So never knew it existed. Never knew it was a thing.
Right. Okay.
So my kids have all this stuff on their wish list that they want for college. So they kept saying like, Ma, it's in the cart. I'm going to save it. I'm going to give it to you on Prime Day. On Prime Day. I'm like, what the hell is a Prime Day? So I said, okay. So then all of a sudden they woke up one day and they were like, Ma, it's Prime Day. And I'm like, what the hell does that mean? They were like, you can buy everything today that we're sending you. Girl, I opened up my Amazon Prime and all of my stuff that I normally buy
was on sale.
I went nuts. I went nuts. I went crazy. Like literally cuckoo crazy.
Yeah.
I was so excited. So finally I counted.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like how many things I purchased.
Okay.
Boxes are still coming.
Okay.
How many do you think I purchased? That's 75 things. What? Between me and the girls.
Y'all.
Yeah. Grace actually didn't send me anything. No, Grace did send me stuff. Okay. Yeah. Angel didn't.
75 things.
I went nuts. I went crazy.
Now, like, what was it?
So, like, for instance, there's toothpaste that I buy on there. So, that was 50% of everything. Everything from toothpaste, toothbrushes. The girls wanted, like, bodysuits, workout pants. They wanted pillows, sheets, all that stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I went nuts because it was 30%, 40%, 50%. What?
Yeah, it was some big deals.
Woo, baby.
Yeah. So it was like, for me, it was just too much. Oh, you know what I mean? And so for me, sometimes when it's like too much, I just like turn it off. Oh, but I bought stuff for my business. So for my business.
Yes, business.
Yes.
Glow 30.
So we had to, we have speakers that we put in every room, like a little Sonos speaker.
Yeah.
Which I got for like $50 off. So I saved, and I had to buy 6 of them. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, so I saved $300 there.
Okay.
And then we need iPads for every room.
Oh, do you?
So yeah. So I got those. I think my speakers were actually more off. Yeah, but anyway, so like I was buying electronic stuff and like big purchases, and so I was happy about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was very excited. So if they want to do it again, feel free.
Right.
Because Gizelle is down.
Is it just one day a year, or
it's 2 days?
It's okay.
It was like the 17th, the 16th, 17th, or something like that. It's two days back to back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what I noticed was that while Amazon Prime Day was taking place, other stores were put their stuff on sale too.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. So for me, like I actually ended up buying my iPads or some of them from Best Buy. Oh. Because Best Buy marked their stuff down. Okay. And then I can get like points and rewards and stuff like that.
I was too much in a chokehold for Amazon. Yeah. I was like locked in, and I wasn't necessarily working that day. I was like on the couch. Yeah. Don't ever get me on the couch. It's a disaster.
I know. I saw, it's so funny. I saw a meme that was like, it was like a video of this guy, and it's like, we call ourselves saving money by not going outside. Yeah. But when you sit at home, you shop online and you end up spending more money. You shop online, you DoorDash. Yeah. And you end up spending more money than if you had gone outside.
Yes. And they're saying, so restaurants are now saying that they want to turn everything over to electric, like, when you do the QR code and all that, because they found people spend more than when they look at a menu. That's a paper menu.
Oh, wow.
For whatever reason, they say people just spend more.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to just, I don't know, maybe it's psychological, but the way that your brain thinks to like look at stuff and process. Right. It's different when it's paper than it's on like your computer or whatever. I mean, your phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
I mean, let me tell you, the markup when you buy stuff on DoorDash versus when you walk in and pick it up.
It's absurd.
It's crazy.
It's absurd.
Yes.
Yeah. And you do it every time.
And I keep doing it. But there are times when I'm like, no, we are driving and picking it up because this is crazy.
How many times do you do that?
Maybe like 5%.
5%. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the Olympics because it's here.
Yes.
And I'm here for it.
I'm excited.
Anybody in particular we want to cheer? I mean, definitely Simone Biles.
Right. Of course.
And she's back flipping her ass off.
Do you remember the last Olympics when she had like the mental breakdown?
Yeah. Was that Tokyo? Japan? What was that?
I guess so. Yeah. Tokyo. That was so, that was courageous of her, really, for doing that because you're on the biggest stage and you're like,
I'm not ready. I'm like mentally,
Yeah. So I hope that she's in a better place and that she can like, make it through.
Yeah.
So definitely curious. I feel like a lot of eyes will be on her.
Totally.
For sure.
Have you ever felt like I want to go to the Olympics?
No.
You're right. Like people are like, oh, I need to go. I want to go.
Right. Are you going to Paris?
I have no desire.
No.
I have no desire.
Right.
Like the crowds.
Right.
Yeah. It's not for me.
Yeah. No. But I feel like no, I've never like had the desire to go. Now, if someone gave me the opportunity to go, I would go.
Right.
But it's not like on a wish list or a bucket list of things I want to do.
No.
But I do enjoy just having them on and watching them.
Totally.
And, I like it and rooting on the USA and watching all the different events, even like stuff that I would never really watch if it wasn't the Olympics.
Right.
Like swimming. I wouldn't really watch, swimming if it weren't for the Olympics.
Totally.
But I'm like locked in on swimming.
Locked in. So did you see how LeBron and Steph Curry were like Steph was like, I'm sick of Not Like Us.
Oh yeah.
And
he was like, "Is this this not the only song in America?"
Yeah,
or something like that.
They were like practicing. LeBron, like the whole Olympic basketball team was practicing, and they were playing it, Kendrick's song, and like Steph is like, "I'm over it."
Yeah,
and LeBron was like, "No, man, I like the song.
Right,
man, I like it." And you know what's so crazy about that? So I know how we were talking about, and this is like old because the whole Drake Kendrick Lamar beef was like what 2-3 months ago.
Yeah,
like it's a century ago,
yeah,
right?
So, it's old news.
Old news. But literally yesterday,
yeah,
I was in traffic and it came on, and I was like really honing in on the lyrics. Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah,
ate him alive.
He did.
Like yes. I was like, oh my God, when he said A minor. I've heard that about 5,000 times,
and you didn't like put the connection.
No,
yeah.
And then I started feeling like, am I an idiot? Like how slow am I?
Well, I mean, no, like you probably just like, okay, this is a catchy song. Like, but some people are really like deciphering the lyrics. They are like reading them word for word. Yeah. And like, oh, this means that. And this means that. And then it's a double entendre.
Yeah. Kendrick did his thing.
Yes.
If I'm Drake, I'm still in hiding.
Yes.
Is he still in hiding?
I believe so.
He's working on his
He was
dreads.
at that white party.
I mean, he's working on his
his braids.
His braids.
Yes. Which my son has, by the way. He has gets his hair cornrowed and stuff. And I'm like, what's the goal here? Like, where are we going with this? I don't know.
Who has it? I just saw him. He had a hoodie on.
Yeah, a do-rag on. Or he had his hood on.
Yeah, he had a hoodie on.
Yeah.
I didn't see his hair.
I'm just like, okay, I don't really understand what, and then maybe this is because like my hair is a pain in the ass. If you're a dude and you really can just get away with just cutting your hair low and keeping it moving, like, why are you adding all of this extra to do on your to-do list?
I think it's trendy. I think it makes them feel like they're it's trendy.
Yeah,
they want to feel like they're a part. Can we talk about the? Okay, go ahead. I don't want to cut you off.
No. I'm just like, I mean, and I guess and I guess you want to express yourself. You want to look a certain way, but I'm just like, do y'all know? Like, it's such a pain in the ass to do your hair. It's such a pain in the ass
for the braids.
For anything that just is not like. If
cut low,
right?
Okay.
If women could just walk around with a little short, low cut.
Listen, do you know how many broke hairstylists would be broke?
Right.
The whole weave factory would be out of business.
Right. Exactly.
That's I think $1 billion business.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's huge industry.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm like annoyed because I gotta take him to get his hair braided. And I think so. That's just another thing for me to do. I mean, Juan takes him to the barbershop. And then it's like with Corey, it's like, okay, you got to get your hair braided and you got to get your shape up.
Oh, it's two things.
Yes.
It's a twofer.
Yes. I'm like, why do y'all put yourselves through that when you don't have to? But I'm more upset that I got to take you to the braid shop.
Right. Okay, can I give a public service announcement for women?
Yeah.
We hate beards. Yes, we do.
No, I don't think so.
Long beards. What's the length?
Listen, you can't talk about beards. You got in trouble.
No,
about
I know, but
beard.
no, I'm not. No, but I need for it to go away.
You don't like them at all. Like you like zero facial hair.
Again, George Michael. Remember
the
after scruff. That's it. That's as long as it goes.
Yeah.
Anything else is a no.
I won't say. I just think they're unnecessary.
And why can't we see your face?
See, I don't.
Why can't we see your face?
See, it just depends on the person. Some beards actually make guys look a little bit more handsome. There are guys that benefit.
Not the long beards.
Not the super long ones.
No.
But like just, but still like a full one.
Yeah.
Some full beards actually help make some guys look better.
I was waiting for the trend to stop.
Yeah.
And it's not stopping.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. But so I'm going to tell all guys, if y'all are listening, no one likes your beard. No one. Not even the woman that you're having sex with. She doesn't like it. She just hasn't told you yet. But she really wants you to cut it.
But he might be ugly in real life. And the beard makes him look better. I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of guys that have a beard, and then you look at their picture without a beard, and you're like, oh, now I know why you have the beard.
Okay, Robyn said that, not Gizelle.
I'm
okay,
just saying,
for the record. All right, I want to talk about Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Before we get too deep into the fact that I don't even know what we're talking about today. All right, so Tyler's been getting criticized. Tyler Perry, is what the most in the entertainment industry, in the television industry, the most revered black man or something. I mean, he's got Tyler's doing it.
He's super successful. I would just say that. I don't know if he's the most.
Not most revered, but Tyler has come under scrutiny.
Has he?
Because everyone's like, Tyler, all of your movies are the same.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Right.
The plot is the same.
Right.
It's just characters and a different name.
Yeah.
So he's like,
well,
yeah, but he spoke on that.
Okay.
And he was like, suck it, suckers.
This would work.
He's like, I'll tell you what to do.
Right.
Why are you going to why do we have to like dumb down or change our stories?
Right.
If those are our stories.
Right.
And I agree.
Okay.
Yes. If I want to be able to close my eyes and know that this is a Tyler Perry movie.
This is what you're going to get.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Like I can see Medea
right.
in
That's like
different
a
forms.
signature. A Tyler Perry movie. That's his signature.
Yes.
And you know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, well, that John Grisham writes the same novels, right?
Over and over again.
The person that wrote Harry Potter, she wrote the same type of
same
novels.
thing over and over again. Why is it okay for them? But Tyler Perry can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he does all his like church movies and everything. And one day he's going to ask me to be in one. He is. Tyler. Just waiting.
Look at you campaigning for Tyler Perry.
I've been campaigning.
But I guess Tyler Perry's like, okay.
He won't call me.
I don't care about your opinion, but it worked and it's been making him money.
Yes.
So, right. Suck it.
Yeah. So suck it, suckers.
Yeah.
He didn't actually, he said it. I think he said, I don't give a damn, bitches. No, okay, he didn't say that. I think he said suck it, suckers.
I did see though that his most recent movie has gotten like really bad reviews.
Oh.
But like the one with like Megan Good. Yeah, I know.
All of them have bad reviews, but they're making $1 trillion. Everybody goes to see him. Everybody supports him.
I know.
So what difference does it make whether the plot is the same? And
right.
You can listen. There have been movies. I've been watching it for like 30 seconds and I know the entire plot.
Right. And what's going to happen.
You know exactly what's going to happen.
Yes.
And it's fine. I want to watch it anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, this is going to our Instagram Chronicles. That's that's our new segment.
Okay. I got some for that.
Okay. So they have said that PizaaHut. Mm-hmm. Did you ever go to PizaaHut back in the day?
Yes, I used to love the little pan pizzas.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, would you go in the... Yeah, you had to go in the store because they didn't really have like delivery or anything at that point, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. PizaaHut said that they're bringing the buffet back.
I don't need no buffet at Pizza Hut.
Thank you. So, Pizza Hut is bringing back its popular 90s all-you-can-eat buffets, okay? So what that means is grease on top of grease, on top of more grease.
Yeah, what are they selling in this buffet?
I think the buffet is different types of pizzas, and it's just like all you can eat. And I think it's only for like $11.99.
Oh my gosh.
That right there makes me gag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I don't need a Pizza Hut buffet, but I did love a Sizzler buffet.
What's Sizzler? Like the steaks?
What? You never went to Sizzler?
No, I don't think I had a Sizzler near me.
That was like when the like the treat for the family, like when it was like, oh, we're going out to dinner, everyone. We're going to Sizzler.
Sizzler?
Sizzler.
Okay.
And it was a buffet.
So what was on the buffet?
It was like everything. I'm trying to remember. You know, and honestly, I think as a kid, I really just like vegetables. Like I probably just tore up the salad bar.
Okay, nice.
But yeah, you could get like salad and steak and
Okay,
chicken and all the, the.
Okay, Sizzler.
Trust me, I would never eat it today. And my kids would probably never eat it today. Like this.
Yeah.
But the stuff that my parents ate and fed me,
we're not eating that now.
It's not happening
right. And
today.
that's why I feel like Pizza Hut, there's a reason why y'all took it away, because nobody was actually eating it. Right.
Yeah.
So let's keep it away.
Yeah.
We don't need to bring that back.
I don't need a
Pizza
buffet
Hut or Sizzler.
At Pizza Hut.
No.
I did miss Sizzler. And when it like closed down, it was very sad. Okay, this is my Instagram chronicles.
Okay.
And just because it's on Instagram, I guess that makes it special. Mm-hmm. So in Houston, Texas,
yes.
ask your mother.
Yeah.
Where your mama lives. Heavy rains bring out toxic worms that multiply when cut in half. Have you heard about this?
No, but that's always, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
These things?
They regenerate.
What?
Okay, I've never seen the yellow ones. They're yellow and black?
Yes.
Like regular worms.
So they're like, no. So these are, heavy rains in Houston have brought out poisonous hammerhead flatworms, which can regenerate if cut in half. These invasive worms pose a risk to pets and humans, secreting toxins that can cause skin irritation.
Ooh.
Experts advise against touching them. Use gloves and a plastic bag with salt, vinegar, or citrus oil instead.
What?
Yes.
That's not good.
No.
Okay.
So
where did they come from? They're underground?
I guess so. Yeah, probably far underground because it's the heavy rains. So the heavy rains are probably like pushing them up in there because they're trying not to suffocate or drown or whatever. So if you live in Houston, let us know if you've seen these nasty, poisonous hammerhead worms that regenerate. So wait, worms do that anyway?
So regular, I think, like garden worms.
Earthworms?
Yeah, earthworms. If you cut them, they regenerate. Like they.
Have you ever done that?
I have as a child.
Okay.
When I played in the dirt for like a day.
Okay.
So
I've never. I used to play in the dirt every day, and I never did that. But okay.
Yeah, they will heal themselves or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, well, those are poisonous. So
yeah.
Tell your mama to be careful.
Okay, this is our last Instagram chronicle. Did you know? And you probably didn't because you have raising boys.
Yeah.
Do you know about Hello Kitty?
Oh, I saw that.
Yes.
It's not a cat.
So I say to my children, because girls, I'm like, hey, do y'all know about Hello Kitty? And they're like, what? I was like, Hello Kitty is not a cat.
Right.
And they were like, yeah, Ma, it's a little girl.
What? Right.
When did that happen?
Right. Well, why does she look like a cat?
How dare you confuse us?
Right.
For years.
She looked like a cat and her name is Kitty.
And she has whiskers.
Right.
Like, this is not right.
I don't understand that.
Why have you been lying to us?
The creator of Hello Kitty revealed that Hello Kitty is not a cat.
It's a little girl and she has a regular, supposedly, family.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not
that all have whiskers.
A person. It's not a person. People don't look like that.
And ears up here.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Not on the sides of your head.
Right.
She has ears on the
top
of her head.
Pointy ears.
Pointy ears. Yes. Hello Kitty, you lying. You're a cat.
Not a cat. I mean, that is not a person. That's crazy.
You a liar. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Why she did that.
Yes.
Why did she do that to us?
Yeah. And so now I don't feel like Hello Kitty is cute anymore. You're not cute anymore.
No, but
if you're a kitty, you're cute. But if you're a little girl, you're not.
So was Hello Kitty a thing for your girls?
Yeah, Hello Kitty. Yeah, they liked Hello Kitty for a little while.
Was it a thing when we were little girls?
I don't know.
I wasn't into. I was into like Barbie dolls.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I want to read this. This is from Jen Topnotch.
Okay.
One of the reasons why I want
that's her last name. Topnotch.
It says Topnotch. Jen Topnotch. You think that's her last name?
Let me see. No, I don't think that's.
I don't think that's her last name either.
Okay.
What is that supposed to mean? Is that like
she's
I want to be on top?
Yeah, or she's like the top notch bitch. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Head top notch in
she's
charge.
Yeah.
She's a shit. Okay. All right, Jen. She says, hey, y'all.
Hey.
First of all, I just want to let y'all know I love hearing your podcast. You guys are the only podcast I listen to. I have been catching up on the previous episodes literally every time I wake up. On my lunch, on my way to work, and coming home from work.
Okay.
She is binging.
Thank you, Jen Topnotch.
Yes. Gizelle and Robyn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know a shady moment that I had. So this past Saturday morning, I woke up to take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
I had the podcast playing while I was in the shower. And my baby girl was sitting in the restroom with me. The restroom? You mean the bathroom?
Right.
Yeah.
Restroom is like public.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Top notch. When I got out of the shower, I saw her on the bed with my husband, Tommy. Tommy, that's how it says. Tommy rolls over in the bed and says, "Damn, I'm sleepy, babe. And Robyn is loud as hell.
Oh, shit.
And I can hear Robyn and Gizelle all the way over here." And I started laughing and went to the bathroom and turned it up louder.
Oh, no.
And my daughter Emma said, "Daddy, pickles don't be mean." I don't know what that means.
What?
I guess she's saying, "Daddy, don't be mean."
Okay.
Then she says, "Get it, Tommy Pickles."
Tommy Pickles? Yeah, I don't know them.
I think that's an internal joke with the
something
family
that we don't know about.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Anyway, love the
I'm not cool on
podcast. I
Tommy
told my husband to take me to the next show if y'all are having one, and definitely look forward to the next season of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Jen.
Oh, Tommy Pickles is a fictional cartoon character.
Oh, it's a cartoon character. Okay. You taught us something.
Yeah, we're not
Jen.
hip on that.
Yeah, Jen Top Notch taught us something. But I love this. I love turning it up louder and that you are disturbing your husband.
Yes, your husband's sleep at that, because I bet your husband disturbs your sleep on a daily.
Yes, totally.
Yes.
I definitely love anytime that women like force their partners, their male partners.
Oh, yeah.
To bring us into their lives, right?
We're like practically in their bedroom.
Yes, we're in their bed. Well, Robyn just got nasty.
Well, he was in the bed. Right?
I don't want to be in their sex life. I do not want to be in their sex life.
Can you imagine people like humping to the sound of Reasonably Shady?
They're humping to Robyn's voice.
Please don't do that.
I think Robyn's voice is better than mine. So your voice is probably a turn on.
No,
you don't think so?
I hate listening to my voice.
Me too. I turn it off.
Yes, I can't listen.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're listening to us in the shower, and driving your husband crazy with it,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
So there's a guy that was leaving me. You know, we're kind of dating a little bit, maybe not really. Okay. Anyway, he's leaving me audio messages.
Okay.
Right. So I try to be like cute and send him an audio message back.
Yes, I text back.
And wait, and then I listened to it. I was like, my voice sounds disgusting. This is not sexy. So then I try to do it again and try to sound sexy. Me sounding sexy sounds worse.
Oh, no. No, don't do that.
I tried it like 4 times. I gave up. No. I was like, player, you're getting a text message because this is terrible. But he does it fine.
Yeah, I do that too. People will send me voice texts.
Yeah.
And I will always text back because I do not like the sound of my voice, and I don't want to even hear myself play it back. Like,
no.
Right?
No. And I'm like, this sounds weird. It sounds goofy.
Right.
Like, I can't sound this goofy.
Right.
Yeah.
But how weird is that? We sit here and we talk for a living every day.
Every day.
On television and on podcasting.
Yeah.
And we can't stand the sound of our voices.
Yes. No, Ashley says the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Ashley, so my kids are, and then we got to go, guys.
Yeah.
So my kids are, obviously they're leaving they're going to college.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether I've said this or not, but my kids babysit a lot.
Right.
And there's like a whole little infrastructure of moms that have told their friends that my kids are like the best babysitters. Okay. Right. So they have like all these families.
I would trust your girls to babysit mine.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. So, your kids are old.
Yeah, not that she would babysit mine.
That would be hanging out.
If I had little ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was asking them the other day, I was like, hey, because they're coming home now, because we're getting down to the wire, and these families are giving them gifts.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Now, mind you, they're buying gifts to their colleges that they think that they're going to, and they're buying the wrong ones. They're just buying HBCUs. Like Adora got like a Stanley Howard cup. I'm like, no, it's wrong. But anyway, so they're
That's
like,
funny.
yeah, we're gonna. Adora didn't want to babysit for one of these families because she's like, yeah, they pay me the least.
Okay.
And I'm like, they pay you the least? She was like, yeah, I'm not going. Because she's in demand.
Yeah.
So anytime she's in demand, she goes with like the high paying.
Okay. So she has options.
She has options.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, who pays the most? Both of them said Ashley.
Oh, wow.
Ashley Darby out here with paying them. She's like babysitting premium.
What?
Okay. She's like the Rolls Royce of moms when it comes to babysitting.
Really?
Yes. She gives the most money.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
so
right,
anytime Ashley so one time Ashley called Angel, and Angel couldn't do it, so Adore did it. And Adore was like, yes, I'll take it. I'm coming. What time you need me there? Oh, yeah.
Okay. I need to know how much she paid.
Yes. Well, you don't need this anymore.
I know. I'm just curious. Yeah. I mean, she's got 2 rambunctious boys. So I feel like boys, especially when they're rambunctious and they're, you know, they should be a premium.
Yes. Well,
not that her kids are bad. They're just, I don't even want to call them rambunctious. They're just active.
Yeah. But Ashley did say they are the smartest kids she's ever babysitted.
Oh, wow.
Dean. Dylan's not necessarily old enough to really show his smarts. But Dean, she said, is extremely smart.
Yeah, I believe that. Just my little time I've spent around him, I'm like, dude, why do you know my name?
Yeah.
Like, what?
And then sometimes she'll leave food for them or whatever. And let's say it's sushi. Like those kids put their sushi in front of them. They'll hop on their little chairs. They're opening up their chopsticks. They're eating. Like Angel's like, wow, this is impressive.
Wow.
Yeah.
And my first time eating sushi, I was, I think, out of college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, kudos to Ashley Darby, the rich bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for, hooking my kids up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes. Anyway, we're out of here, guys. We love y'all so much. Don't ever forget to live your life either reasonable or shady.
Or both. Bye.
Bye.